thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful, even in these appalling times that we're in. And yeah, they are quite appalling. Anyhow, it's All American Beer Month this month on my channel, and once again, before me I have an All American beer. This one comes from the AleSmith Brewing Company of San Diego, California in the US of A, and it's their Clásico Mexican lager, which is 5.2% alcohol by volume, and it comes in this lovely little 355ml can, or 12 fluid ounces in the US. Now, not so long ago I looked at their nut brown ale and it was absolutely superb, a real 10 out of 10. This one's another one that I got directly from the US, from Craft Shack. I don't think we'll ever see it in Australia because it's not an IPA or whatever, or a porter, just one of those ones that they'll definitely skip over when it comes to importing them. So I'm pouring it out now into this Miller Lite glass. Okay. But yeah, I was quite interested to try a lager that they brew, because for me that's a true test of a craft brewery, whether they can actually brew a you know, a proper tasting lager. Yeah, I do recall Rogue and Founders are capable of that. Anyway, the colour's interesting. Yeah, or the appearance, I should say. The colour, of course, is you know, a yellow golden colour, but yeah, it's got quite a hazy appearance. Yeah, now I probably should have poured it more aggressively, just a little under a finger of head there. And let's get a whiff of the aroma. Alright, so in the aroma, you know, getting some subtle sweet grains. Yeah, not detecting any hop notes or anything like that, that you know, you shouldn't do in a lager, particularly a Clásico Mexican style lager. Alright, well, I'm really eager to taste this. On the can it says it's crisp, balanced and easy drinking. So yeah, I think it's time to dive into this one. So cheers to you all, folks. Let's dive in. Alright, well, up front, yeah, getting a nice hit of bready malts. Yeah, it's got quite a snappy finish as well. Yeah, it dries out the palate. The bitterness is really quite minimal on this one, which is good to see. But you know, as far as adhering to the, you know, the style or the taste profile of this style, they've done really well. Yeah, it's quite impressive, and I'm not disappointed that they, you know, went down that craft lager path. Yeah, you know, where they, you know, taste more like a pale ale. Well, I'll have another gulp of this. Well, it's definitely holding that taste profile. Getting some slight sort of citrusy notes. But yeah, I mean, it's very well balanced, you know, very drinkable, and at 5.2% ABV you could certainly session this. Yeah, I'm quite regretful that this is my only can of it. Yeah, it'd make a good afternoon of drinking this one if you had a slab. But unfortunately, I went to great expense just to get this can and a few others from Craft Shack. Yeah, but you know, I do it all for you folks. This is the wonderful world of beer, and you know, sometimes I have to really go out of my way to, get all those wonderful beers, because a lot of them, as you know, never make their way to Australia, unfortunately. It's a pretty sad state of affairs here as far as the beer market is concerned, particularly these days. Alright, so yeah, what else can I tell you? Well, the body, I suppose, is somewhere between light and medium, leaning towards medium. Definitely has some body to it. Yeah, leaving some nice lacing there. It's quite a delicious brew. They've done a really good job on this, which, again, really, reinforces the, the respect that I have for this brewery. They definitely don't put out rubbish. Which is good to see. Alright, well, I might as well have one final gulp of this and give it a score out of 10, I guess. Alright, well, all in all, a very solid lager, and it's in that ideal ABV range as well, which is good to see. There's nothing offensive about it flavour-wise. Very tasty, very satisfying, hits the spot. This is my first beer of the day. So I'd definitely recommend it, and I would certainly buy it again. Although I doubt we'll ever see it in Australia. Probably this is the only can existing in the country. Alright, so one to keep for the collection too, of course, for me to remember this All-American Beer Month, which was such a huge runaway success. Alright, so in terms of a score out of 10, I'd give this a solid 9 out of 10. It's pretty damn good. So that's it from me, folks, but I'll be back again real soon with another review for you all, so stay tuned. But until then, fare thee well, all.